It's a gorgeous day out, about 50, 53 degrees, sunny, as we're playing here at Taylor High School. Cincinnati Christian won the toss there. They deferred to the second half, so Georgetown will take over or get the first possession of this game. It's our first time broadcasting here and playing here at Taylor High School. It's a wonderful venue, nice setup, and you couldn't ask for better weather. Considering if you're in the Cincinnati area, what we were dealing with yesterday and the day before, where it was very gloomy, rainy, etc. You couldn't ask for better weather today for a football game. Their offense is led by Georgetown's offense, as they will take the field, led by Hunter Kraus, who comes in. He's a sophomore quarterback, 6'3", and this Georgetown team is up there in the tops in the country in a lot of rankings. They're number 8 in third down conversion. They have a really good passing offense, 16th in the country in passing offense. So with this weather especially, expect Georgetown to throw the ball a lot today. Key will be getting this Cincinnati Christian defense in a position to hopefully get some pressure on the Tigers. You're looking at Dominic Valentino, who we've seen. He leads the team in tackles, and then Jordan Meekins, who was big time last week in their 24-19 loss. So we're getting set here for kickoff. Plenty to build on from last week if you're the Eagles. Logan Casetos set to kick off here. Darius Barber and Jake Johnson back to return. This is going to be returnable at the 18, across the 30, 35, all the way up to the 40-yard line is Barber.
Georgetown returns the kickoff to their 40-yard line.
So that's good field position for the Tigers to start this game. The Tigers have one of the better offenses in the country. They've scored 20-plus points in all but one game this year. A lot of shotgun, as we saw last year as well from Georgetown. And they will operate out of the shotgun here. First down, it's a pass looking downfield and going long. And it is batted down at the end there. Nice play on that one by defensive back James Aiken. Able to close and make a play on the ball.
Hunter Krause's pass intended for Bart Bell. James Aiken on the breakup.
Hunter Krause in this offense is going to throw it a lot. You see it there on the game's very first play. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Krause going to operate in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers on the near side. And this is going to be a quick toss to his running back, looking for room. Not going to find much there. Nice play on the outside. Parker Clemens on the tackle. And you see there, Georgetown looking for running room, and Parker Clemens just comes in. Tackles him about 4 yards past the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Georgetown is the 8th best team in the country in NAIA Division I on 3rd down. Krause looking to throw after under center. He's looking to run now, and he spins, and will he get there? He's short right now, and he's going to be stopped and go down at the 48-yard line. That's a nice pursuit by the Eagles. And that'll bring up 4th down and 2. You wonder if they'll keep the offense on the field or if they'll send the punt team. And that's a nice defensive stand by the Eagles. When you're hosting the 19th ranked team in the country, what do you want to do? Get off the field on 3rd down. And they were able to do so there.
Nathan Bader on the punt for the Tigers.
So that'll bring on number 83, Nathan Bader, to punt for Georgetown. Gets the punt away. And this will be returnable, potentially picked up at the 13. Sheds a couple tackles up to the 17-yard line.
CCU takes possession at the 18-yard line.
It's Michael Williams back there. We haven't seen him return many punts this year, but he certainly had a big game last week. So here comes the offense. Alex Duran and the Eagles in their first possession of this game. Duran going to operate out of the shotgun. He's going to hand it off up the middle, and not much there. Might have even lost a yard on that one.
Adam Sanders, ball carrier.
Adam Sanders on the run on that first down. He had a nice game last week against Kentucky Christian. This time they're going to fake it to Sanders on second down. Duran's going to throw it to who else but his go-to tight end in Isaiah Dunnick. Complete on the bootleg rollout up to the 20, what are they going to mark it at, the 23 and a half yard line. And that's a big play for this Eagles offense because it makes it 3rd and 5 and gives them 3rd and manageable, which is what you want. The last thing you want is to give Georgetown an opportunity to blitz on a 3rd and 13 or so. Duran going to stay in the shotgun. He's going to throw. Looking to his right side. Has a man, complete, and it might be just short. He found his man, Blake Marshall, with the reception.
Complete to number 7, Blake Marshall.
He needed to get to the 28-yard line.
Gain of 4.
Looks like it's going to be just short.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
And it looked like the offense was going to stay on the field for a second, which I wouldn't blame Trevor Ziders if he decided to go for it there, even though it's in a unique position on 4th and 1, but it looks like it's going to be Logan Cassetto's time as he's standing at his own 12-yard line and the punt team comes on. Cassettos gets the punt away, and this is a good one. Going to bounce at the 31-yard line, take a CCU bounce and spin, and it's going to be out of bounds at the 28, and that's where the Tigers will take over. So both offenses go 3 and out to start this game. And the Tigers will look to take over and see if they can get this game's first down. All right, so Georgetown operating out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff up the far side and nothing there. He's going to be tackled about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. That's the second time we've seen Derek Pugh get the ball, and not much there for him at all.
Derek Pugh, the ball carrier, a loss of 1 on the play.
Bring up 2nd and 11 on the 27-yard line. Kraus looking to throw. It's a quick screen on the far side, and there's running room, and this is going to be a first down and more off to the races and into CCU territory. Is wide receiver Jake Johnson.
9, Jake Johnson into CCU territory. Ball is marked at midfield.
They're going to mark him out of bounds actually at the 50-yard line. He ran well past that, but he must have stepped out of bounds. CCU gets a little bit of a break there, so it'll be 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line for Kraus in this offense. He sends his tight end in motion. It'll be a handoff up the gut. Not much there initially, but Pugh able to fall forward, keep those legs churning, and he falls forward for a 5-yard gain.
Derek Pugh, a gain of 5.
So 2nd and 5, Kraus this time under center, looking to throw quick timing pattern to his wide receiver. It's going to be complete for a first down. And he'll fight for a couple more yards on that one. That's Adam Wagner on the reception.
14, Adam Wagner for the first down.
So back-to-back first downs for the Tigers as they look and are looking for the first points of this game. Kraus operating out of the shotgun, sends a wide receiver in motion. And this is going to be a handoff up the middle. And this is going to go for a first down and more up the left side. And this is going to go all the way into the end zone. It appears. We'll see where they signal. And it looks like maybe he's marked out early. Let's see. And they're going to mark him out at the 2-yard line.
Xavier Abernathy, the ball carrier for the Tigers.
Maybe the 1.
From the 1.
And it'll be at the 1. I thought he got in. He did not. So Georgetown looking for the first points of this game. 1st and goal at the 1. Kraus sends a man in motion and hands it off to Abernathy up the middle for the touchdown. So the Tigers had to punt on their first drive, and the 19th ranked Georgetown College Tigers move the ball downfield on their second possession and are able to take a 6-0 lead here with 8:11 to go in the first quarter. Extra point up, extra point good. And Georgetown takes a 7-0 lead in this first quarter.
Georgetown College 7, CCU 0.
So Georgetown, known for their passing offense, used the running game there. Set up the run with the pass, and are able to get 50 yards on the ground on that drive. And they take a 7-0 lead. Take a look at that touchdown again. Handoff right up the middle. Verse 6. And going into this game, Trevor's Riders and the Eagles knew they'd have to put up points. Got the stop to start the game. Georgetown got the ball downfield relatively quickly there. This is a kickoff, and that's a live ball, and CCU falls on it at the 17-yard line. All right, so we had a mic issue there. My mute button got stuck as I was talking, but that was a live ball there that CCU wisely jumped on as they look to answer. The 8:11 to go. Georgetown using their run game on that last drive. Set it up. Set the pass that is such a potent passing attack. Use that to set up their rushing game. So now Alex Duran and the Eagles. And this is going to be a handoff that was fumbled. The handoff from Sanders, or to Sanders, was fumbled. And this is going to be all the way into the end zone. And wow, what a play there. Picked up, recovered, and unable to be brought down. Malik Mundy, the sophomore, and you see it here. You see the fumbled exchange. He goes and picks it up and is able to spin and just keeps his legs moving and takes multiple Eagles with him into the end zone. And with 8 minutes to go, suddenly it is 13-0 Georgetown. Those are the type of avoidable mistakes that you do not want to make against this Georgetown team. Heck of a return
The
there
point after is good.
by Mundy. Extra point is
Georgetown
good.
College 14, CCU 0.
And in the last 11 seconds, the Tigers have put up 14 points. Let's take another look at that. And you see the fumble on the exchange from Duran to Sanders, and it's picked up, and you think he's going down there, and Mundy just keeps going and going and going and going. Now the Eagles offense looks to answer following the touchdown run of 1 yard, following the fumble return for a touchdown. And the key to this Eagles offense, when they've been at their best this season, they've been able to get the rushing attack going. So far, that has not been the case. And when you get down early, it makes it even harder to stick with the run. Here's the kickoff, a high kickoff. It will be a returnable. Got at the 10-yard line, up to the 15, the 20, and popped at the 22, maybe the 23-yard line. That was a heck of a tackle there. Maceo Clinton on the return. Pops right back up.
Returns the kickoff to the 23-yard line. First down.
And you see him, he's looking for room and runs into his own guy there. And then right after that, it slowed him down enough, and he just takes a big hit. Is okay, though. He's operating on the far side. He's the outside wide receiver, the top right of your screen. So you get a look at Alex Duran operating out of the shotgun. 1st and 10. It's a quick pattern and completion. And that's what you need. You got to get some passing attack going a little bit. Christian Williams on the reception.
8, Christian Williams.
Up to the 32-yard line. If they can get this passing attack going a little bit, it would certainly do wonders potentially for the run game. You know, Georgetown, what their goal was on defense was to stop the run. Adam Sanders is the running back behind Duran, and he will take the handoff up the middle, looking for room, tries to make a man miss, can't, but gets a past the first down marker, falls forward to the 35-yard line.
First down, CCU.
Take a look at that again. And you see Sanders with the cutback there. Sanders stays in the game at running back. Isaiah Dunnick off of the line, but operating in a 3-point stance on the near side. Alex Duran had pressure right away and is brought down for the sack. Wasn't much he could have done there. There was a free runner. And that is Lance Mead in on the sack, just untouched. And when there's a free runner like that, it makes it next to impossible to have a positive play on offense. Ball back at the 27-yard line. Be 2nd and 17. Duran operating out of the shotgun, running back to his right. 4 wide receivers. This is a quick play to Isaiah Dunnick, who gets popped at the end of that. Takes the hit, jumps right back up, gets it up to the 35-yard line. So that's past the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Dunnick will stay in the game. Christian Williams on the near side. 2 wide receivers split out, including Maceo Clinton on the far side at the top of your screen. And this is going to Christian Williams the whole way, caught, and it'll be close to a first down. It looks like he stopped right by the marker. Looks like it's going to be a first down. And Duran was looking to Christian Williams the whole way on that one. Speaks to the trust he has at number 8. Throws it to him, completes it to him, and that's good for an Eagles first down. It's a big play there, able to overcome the sack and still pick up the first down. And on first down, showing blitz were the Tigers. Quick handoff to Sanders. Sanders has 0 running room, gets hit as soon as he grabs the ball from Duran. That'll be a loss of about 3 yards. Make that 2 yards, a loss of 2 on 1st and 10. Ball be marked back at the 42-yard line. Duran operating out of the shotgun. Showing blitz are the Tigers. Quick throw, quick completion. Not much there. It's a gain of about 2, make it 3 yards. So to bring up 3rd and 9, pass complete to Blake Marshall.
Complete to Blake Marshall. 3rd down and 9.
So 3rd and 9 for CCU. Duran going to stay in the shotgun. Sanders to his left. Goes with the hard count. Got Georgetown to jump, and why not go deep on this one to Maceo Clinton? It's incomplete, but 3rd and 9 is going to become 3rd and 4.
For Maceo Clinton.
Duran working the hard count to perfection there. Did that a couple times last week. Speaks to the discipline of this offensive line, too, and no one jumping.
Against Georgetown. 5-yard penalty.
Bring up 3rd and 4 and get Cincinnati Christian to the 50-yard line. So it's 3rd and 4. Maceo Clinton on the far side. 3 wide receivers on the near side, including Isaiah Dunnick. Sanders stays in to block. Duran looking to throw, and he's going to throw, and has his man complete for a first down and more, and he's going to take it inside the 10, pushed out of bounds for a huge first down. Zach Pickett on the reception. Not only did he pick it out of the air, he took it downfield and inside the 10-yard line. Huge play there. Let's take a look at that again, and you see Duran moving, and the nice move by Pickett. Runs inside the 10, out of bounds at the 8-yard line, and Cincinnati Christian is in business now. Their first time in the red zone today. This is going to be a quick pitch to Adam Sanders. Sanders looking for running room, and he gets engulfed by 4 Georgetown defenders. And that'll be a loss of 4 yards and knock them back to the 13-yard line. So Pickett with a big play there. And we saw the Eagles offense last week stall a couple of times inside the 10. They'd like nothing more than to get on the board and cut into this 14-point lead for Georgetown. Duran in shotgun. Looking down the field, throwing, and it was behind Pickett, who was, there was a window there. It was a tight window, but there was a window, and it was behind him. And it falls to the ground. It's going to bring up 3rd down and goal at the 13-yard line. As you get a look at Zach Pickett and Isaiah Dunnick. CCU has outgained Georgetown. Total yards today. Still down 14-0 as Alex Duran gets sacked as he was looking for the bootleg, unable to be fooled. There was Georgetown. And CCU yells field goal, and they will bring on Logan Casetos in this field goal unit. No, actually, this is Zach Lacy who's going to be on to attempt this field goal.
41-yard field goal.
A 41-yard attempt. Snap high, hold down, and it is blocked. And it's going to get recovered at around the 25-yard line, and that's where Georgetown is going to take over, right at the 25. So CCU had a couple big plays on offense, including Zach Pickett and his 42-yard reception to get him inside the 10, but the Eagles unable to get points there. outpassed Georgetown 80 yards to 32 so far today. Georgetown has one of the best passing offenses in the country. They used the running game and then scored on a defensive touchdown as well. So Georgetown offense takes over, and this is going to be a handoff and taken down in the backfield. Nice play there. As Parker Clemens in again, and that's his second tackle of the day, and that's going to go for a loss.
Darius Barber on the carry. Parker Clemens and Tyler Shows.
Loss of 4, knocked back to the 21-yard line.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Hunter Kraus operating out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers at the top of your screen. Kraus looking, sets up a screen, completes it across the 25 to the 27-yard line.
Michael Williams on the tackle.
Nice tackle by Michael Williams. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Tigers. They're 0 for 1 on 3rd down today. Kraus going to operate out of the shotgun. Looking downfield on 3rd and 8. Looking. Doesn't have anyone, but has to pull it down, and now he's going to run. Will he be able to get there? He's going to get there just barely as he gets past the first down, maybe a yard past the first down marker. Georgetown's offense, one of the best in the country on 3rd down. Mikel Marble in on the stop. Ball up to the 42-yard line. What did you break now? 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Kraus going to look to throw. Looking downfield, under pressure, finds a man for a first down and then some. It's Jake Johnson who gets into Eagles territory.
Kraus's pass is complete to Jake Johnson for the first down.
Ball down to the 48-yard line. Second time Georgetown's been in Cincinnati Christian territory today.
At the end of the first quarter.
And that is going to be the end, the final play of the first quarter. So Georgetown has a 14-0 lead. They got 7 on a 1-yard touchdown run, and then they got 7 more on a fumble return for a touchdown. Eagles offense got something going inside the 10, unable to punch it in. And at the end of 1, it is Georgetown 14, CCU 0. So they'll switch sides, and Georgetown will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Georgetown 1 of 2 on 3rd downs. The Eagles 2 of 4. The difference in this game is really just the turnover and then the ability to punch it in the red zone. Georgetown scored when they were inside the 10. CCU did not, and then had the blocked field goal. The Eagles' lead time of possession, they had the ball for nearly 8 minutes in that first quarter to just 4 minutes for Georgetown. This is going to be a quick throw on the far side, complete, slipping, and then making a move anyway is wide receiver Bart Bell, who spins inside the 40 down to the 39.
Kraus's pass is complete to Bart Bell. Gain of 9. 2nd and 1.
So to bring up 2nd and 1 for Georgetown. So 2nd and 1 Hunter Kraus going to hand it off up the middle. Gets hit right away by a couple CCU defenders. Going to lose a yard on that one. Jordan Meekins was the one who cleaned that up. Also there, Tyler Shobe, excuse me.
Isaiah Hatchett, ball carrier for no gain. Jordan Meekins and Tyler Shobe on the stop.
Be a loss of 1 and bring up 3rd and 2. So Kraus going to operate under center, 3rd and 2 for Georgetown. CCU crowding the line of scrimmage. Is going to be a handoff, and it's going to be good for a first down and more inside the 35 down to the 34.
Isaiah Hatchett.
Is Isaiah Hatchett for Georgetown.
First down, Tigers.
The Tigers now 2 of 3 on 3rd down today. Kraus going to operate out of the shotgun on this first down. Handoff on the far side. Looking for running room, and there isn't much there. Nice play, nice tackle by CCU. Isaiah Hatchett didn't have much there, and let's take a look at that again.
A gain of 1.
Boom, right there. Just stuck.
Mike Williams with the tackle.
Just waiting to see. It was hard to see from there. It looks like Michael Williams was the one who delivered that hit. It'll be 2nd and 9 on the 33-yard line. Kraus looking to throw, not finding anyone. Now flips it outside and just gets the ball away.
Kraus's pass is incomplete, intended for number 6, Bart Bell. 3rd and 9.
So there we go. 3rd and 9 at the 33-yard line. And if you're CCU, this is what you want. You put Georgetown in 3rd and long situations. The Eagles' secondary has held up well so far against these Georgetown wide receivers. Kraus in the shotgun. Running back lines up behind him. 3 wide receivers on the near side. Kraus looking for a man, and it is batted down. Michael Williams, and a flag comes in. And I'm not so sure about that one. I thought that was pretty good defense by Michael Williams. He bats the ball down. It's the back judge, the one delivering the call. And apparently he got there a little early.
Defensive pass interference.
Defensive pass interference called. That looked pretty clean to me. Call me biased, I guess. Anyway, 1st and 10 for Georgetown inside the 25-yard line. After the pass interference call on Michael Williams. Kraus gonna stay in shotgun. This is going to be a handoff that was bobbled and almost fumbled. Handoff to Derek Pugh. Pugh barely held on to the ball. Loses a couple of yards on that one.
And Mike Williams with the stop.
Michael Williams and a couple others were in on that one. That's going to back up Georgetown to the 26-yard line. Kraus looking on the left side, has his man complete. Looks like that's Bart Bell who made a move. And no, that is not Bart Bell. That is Darius Barber on the reception. Shows his shiftiness. Gets 10 yards on 2nd down, and this is 3rd and very manageable for Georgetown. Ball down to the 16-yard line. 3rd and 3 as we're approaching 11 minutes to go in this first half. Georgetown offense looking for its 2nd score of the game. And this might be a false start here. Hard count And that's the danger of going for a hard count. CCU and their offense executed that well. Their offensive line didn't move and were able to get 5 yards earlier. That time, Georgetown,
Still third down.
not disciplined as they went for it on 3rd and 2, went for that hard count to try to get the penalty in the offsides. And instead it's going to cost them, back them up and be 3rd and a long 7. Got to get the ball down to the 14-yard line. And this is going to be play action, looking for his man, and it's going to be picked! And down is Michael Marble. The ball was late getting there.
Pass intercepted by Michael Marble.
And Marble, with a great play there, diving. As a flag came in at the end there. Marble down after the interception. It's a heck of a play there. Nice coverage. And this Eagles secondary has answered the call so far through a quarter and a half. Let's watch it again. Is Kraus unable to see it there, but hey, I wonder if he pulled his groin there. He got up hobbling after the interception. And you see it on the far side, Marble looking, ball out, and he just jumps ahead. It's a great play. Interception, you see him, you get him up hobbling, and he's excited. He's just hobbling there, not putting any pressure on that right leg. And you hope it's not serious. Great play there by Marble. The junior safety. So now in the turnover department, it is 1-1. Eagles have the ball at the 19-yard line. They trail by 14 to the 19th ranked Georgetown College Tigers. Alex Duran in the shotgun. Jared Purdue to his right, and it's going to be handoff to Purdue. He's looking for running room, and he's not going to get anywhere. He's going to get thrown down right at the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 14, excuse me, not the 19.
2 on the carry.
That's where Georgetown's line of scrimmage was. The ball was intercepted at the 14, and that's where it'll stay after that first down run. As you hear the band playing, Duran in shotgun. Has 4 wide receivers and a running back to his right. This is going to be a throw as he looks for a man. He was looking to quickly get rid of it. Didn't like what he saw, and it gets brought down for a sack. And you see there, Duran didn't like it. It was going to be a quick slant play on the near side. Didn't like it, had to pull it down, and that gave Georgetown enough time to get in there for a sack. 3rd and 13. Jared Purdue going to line up right next to Duran. Maceo Clinton on the far side along with Isaiah Dunnick. Christian Williams and Blake Marshall were in at wide receiver as well, and this looks like it's going to be delay of game.
Delay of game against CCU.
And that'll back up the Eagles 5 more yards. So a drive that started at the 14-yard line is now down to the 5, maybe 5.5-yard line. And this is going to be just a quick handoff up the middle to Purdue, looking to get more running room for the punt, and he's going to lose a yard, maybe a yard and a half. Michael Marble getting his right ankle looked at after that interception. training staff looking and putting ice on the right side of his right ankle. So Logan Casetos is going to be forced to punt out of the back of his own end zone. Jake Johnson back to return this punt for Georgetown, as they're looking to get good field position. Casetos barely gets that ball away, and it is a great punt. Hits at the 44, gets to the 50, and Johnson's going to have plenty of running room, gets inside the 40, tripped up at the 36 rather. And that's where Georgetown will take over. That's a nice punt, though, by Casetos. Pressure in his face.
37-yard line. First down, Tigers.
So that is where the Tigers will take over. Hunter Kraus has 72 yards passing on the day, 1 interception. It's 6 of 9, and this is going to be a handoff up the middle on first down. Plenty of room for his fullback. Derek Pugh gets really close to a first down.
Derek Pugh, the ball carrier. Gain of 9. Craig Wills with the tackle for the Eagles.
Ball at the 28-yard line. Kraus under center, sends a man in motion. Going to pitch it to him, and looking for the edge is Barber. Barber's going to get the edge, the first down inside the 25, and out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
Darius Barber, the ball carrier, gain of 7. First down, Georgetown.
And they're actually going to mark it at the 22. So it'll be first and 10 Georgetown at the 22-yard line. Under 7 minutes to go in this first half. Kraus going to operate out of the shotgun, which he's done about half the time today. I expected to see it a little more. Looking to throw it deep, looking for the end zone, and has his man for the touchdown, but it is dropped by Sean Gilliam, who was all alone, and that was a gimme. And the senior tight end dropped it.
For number 81, Sean Gilliam.
Eagles get a break there. Pump fake on the far side by Kraus. Looks over the middle and misses Gilliam. So Eagles get a break, 2nd and 10 on the 22-yard line. Kraus takes the shotgun snap, looking downfield, throws a bullet to his wide receiver. Wasn't that open. Still able to find him. It's Bart Bell on the reception.
Krause's pass complete to Bell. Gain of 5.
Ball down to the 17-yard line. And it'll be 3rd and 5 for Georgetown. Kraus sends a man in motion. And this is going to be a handoff up the middle, and not much there. And that'll bring up 4th down. 4th and 2. Decision time for Georgetown. Doesn't look like the kicking team is coming on the field. And you imagine with a call like that on 3rd and 5 that they would go for it on 4th down. And they are going to go for it. 4th and 2 on the 15-yard line. Kraus looking to throw a fade route to his man, and it is batted down. Nice defense there by James Aiken. And Aiken turned his head at the right time, gets that left hand up there. Just great coverage.
For number 6, Bart Bell.
And just made it really hard for Bell
CCU takes over
to haul that one in.
At the 15-yard line.
And CCU in this defense holds up again. First the interception, now a turnover on downs, and the Eagles offense going to get it back at the 15-yard line with 5:20 to go, trailing 14-0. So here comes Alex Duran in the offense. Looking to pass on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, has his man, Maceo Clinton, on the reception for a first down and more. Pick up a 14 yards.
Gain of 14. First down, Eagles.
That's the Eagles' 5th first down of the day. And it's a big one. If for anything else, field position. Duran going to operate out of the shotgun. Purdue to his left. This will be a play action fake to Purdue. Complete right away and then dropped at the end. It was a big hit there. Blake Marshall couldn't hold on. And you see why it was such a quick hit. He had it, looked to turn upfield, and boom, the big hit dislodged the ball. So to bring up 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Duran going to hand it off to Purdue. Purdue gets across the line of scrimmage, across the 30, spun down at the 35-yard line. And that's about as much push as we've seen from the Eagles up front in the running game all day long. As Purdue jogs off and Adam Sanders jogs on. The Eagles have had to rely on their passing game so far today, which has generated mixed results. So 3rd and 4 at the 35-yard line. Duran in shotgun looking to pass on the far side. That was intended for Maceo Clinton, incomplete. No flags down, and that'll bring up 4th down, which means another Logan Cassetto's punt. Still plenty of time for Georgetown here. 4:03 to go in this first half, as they'll look to add to their 14-0 lead. Jake Johnson back for the Tigers to return this punt. Cassetto standing at his own 21-yard line. Low snap. He's able to pick it up off the ground. Gets it off, and Jake Johnson calls a fair catch at the 35. And it'll be the 36-yard line where they mark it. It's a nice play. I mean, that snap was low, hit the ground, bounced right into Cassetto's hand. And you see here, he stays right with it, gathers himself, gets off a nice ball. And the Eagles are fortunate on that one. So with 3:56 to go, Cincinnati Christian in this defense needs one more stop before halftime. Only giving up 7 points on the day. The other 7 points were a result of a fumble return for a touchdown by the Georgetown defense. This Eagles defense has been impressive so far. Kraus with a quick pitch on the near side, and there's not going to be anything there. Multiple CCU defenders in the area. Tyler Schob was the first one there in on the tackle. And those are the plays, if you're Cincinnati Christian,
Here's the ball for a loss of 2.
that play in your favor.
Was there a first for the stop?
What you don't want is Kraus having plenty of time back there to throw and finding someone downfield, as this passing offense for Georgetown has been so good for many, many years, but definitely this season. Kraus looking, throwing, has his man complete. It's Bart Bell right at and near the first down marker, going to be about a yard short. Michael Williams in on the play.
To Bell.
up to the 44-yard line. They got to get to the 45 for a first down. Under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Kraus sends a man in motion. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. And there's nothing there. What a huge play by this Eagles defense, as they've just been great against the run all day long, and they were there. CCU takes a timeout, try to preserve a little time. So now it's fourth down, and you wonder if Georgetown would consider going for it. If not, it would be a huge stop, huge play for the Eagles to get off the field in a situation like this and get the ball back to your offense. Georgetown sending on its punting unit. Nathan Bader on. Michael Williams back for the Eagles. Your Cincinnati Christian, 2:28 to go, down 14. You get the ball to start the third quarter. It's a great opportunity here to potentially get some points before halftime. Kick up, Michael Williams gonna let that bounce. It takes an Eagles bounce and is hit at the, I believe it was touched by a Georgetown player at the 20. Instead, they're going to mark it at the 15-yard line. So that's where the Eagles will take over.
CCU takes possession at their own 15-yard line.
So 2:16 to go. Down 14. It did not touch the Georgetown player. Looked like it, but it didn't. So ball at the 15-yard line for Alex Duran in this CCU offense. Duran has 82 yards passing on the day. Quick screen pass there, complete up to the 18-yard line. Looks like that was Maceo Clinton on the reception.
Gain of 3 after the reception.
Under 2 minutes to go in this first half. CCU still has a couple of timeouts to work with if they can start to move the ball down the field. Duran operating out of the shotgun, throws it, caught by Pickett.
Duran's pass is complete to Zach Pickett.
Across the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Gain of 3.
There's a big hit there that Pickett took, so it's going to be 3rd down and 3 at the 22. Duran going to stay in the shotgun. Isaiah Dunnick in the slot on the near side. Maceo Clinton on the far side. Duran looking near, quick screen past Adam Sanders. And I don't blame him there. There were defenders in the area, and he was very leery about it. And he might have taken his eyes off the ball, and he got hit. It took a shot to that left leg, and he is down on the play. Is Adam Sanders. He had such a big week last week against Kentucky Christian. And you see right there, it's probably going to be a bad thigh bruise the way he was hit right there in that left leg. So clock will stop, 4th and 3 on the 22. 1:10 to go. And now you flip it and you look, and Georgetown has all 3 timeouts. Beautiful weather, and they like throwing the ball. So they will certainly have plenty of time to work with following a Cincinnati Christian punt. As you see there, Sanders walks off the field, appears to be fine. It's just a big hit that I think he knew was coming, but was unable to turn and prepare himself for it until it was too late. So Logan Cassetto's on for the punt, standing at his own 8-yard line. Jake Johnson back at the 45-yard line of Georgetown to return this punt. Cincinnati Christian going to call a timeout here. Wonder maybe if the play clock was winding down.
CCU calls
Could have
timeout,
certainly
their
been the
second of the
case.
half.
And you can't take them with you to halftime, so why not use one there? I know David McQueen was jogging onto the field kind of late. So CCU might have only had 10 men on the field. This game has certainly been competitive as the Eagles going up against the 19th ranked Georgetown College Tigers. Georgetown comes in with one of the better offenses in the country. 6-3 record. Only have 7 points today of offense. 7 more on a fumble return for a touchdown. And that's how we got here. 14-0, 1:10 to go. Logan Casetos back to punt. Jake Johnson up to the 46-yard line to return this. Casetos grabs the snap, gets it away. Fair caught at the 48-yard line, and that's where Georgetown will take over. Let's take a look at the replay again here. Casetos got hit there. Crowd certainly wanted a flag. I don't blame him. It's his kicking leg, too, as he walks off the field. First and 10 at the 48-yard line. Kraus operating out of the shotgun as Georgetown looking to add to its 14-0 lead. He rolls out and he's going to go for it all deep downfield. Has Jake Johnson, and it is caught for a touchdown. That's the first time today we've seen this Tigers passing offense, and it comes at the worst time right before halftime. A 48-yard touchdown. Kraus had plenty of time, rolls out, surveyed the field, 3 Eagles in the area, but Jake Johnson able to get behind them and make a play on the ball. And that makes it 20-0 Georgetown with 53 seconds to go in this first half. Extra point up and extra point good. So 53 seconds to go.
Georgetown College
in this first half. Georgetown
CCU 0.
scores very quickly. 48-yard touchdown pass from Hunter Kraus to Jake Johnson. Gives the Tigers a 21-0 lead. It's really the first time today that this Eagles secondary has been beaten downfield. Had fared well. They had generated an interception. Defense had played well so far. That's a play that if you're head coach Trevor Ziders, drives you crazy. It's now 21-0. Eagles will get the ball at the start of the second half. They have 1 timeout to work with, but barring a big return here from Maceo Clinton, I wouldn't expect much. Darien Pryor also back to return this. Clinton going to grab it at the 12-yard line. Cuts upfield to the 15, trying to get the edge. Cuts it upfield again to the 20 or so before he's tackled. Yeah, I'll get it right to the 20-yard line. 46 seconds to go. Offense going to trot back out there. Adam Sanders will be in at running back. Duran going to operate out of the shotgun. Looks like the offense is going to try to get something going here. And why not? Duran now, quick pass, has his man. A couple yards downfield, that's Blake Marshall.
Duran's pass complete to Blake Marshall.
Gets the ball up to the 24-yard line. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half.
Gain of 4.
And the Eagles might get one more play in this half. We'll see. 3 wide receivers on the far side. 1 on the near side. Duran goes with the hard count, and he's got a man. He's going to throw it for Christian Williams. The jump ball, and Williams hauls it in. That's going to be a completion.
Pass complete to Christian Williams.
Nice play there by Williams. And nice play there by Duran to recognize it was a free play. Complete.
Gain of 25 on the play.
25-yard gain up to the 46-yard line, and Williams goes up, climbs the ladder. Unfortunately, only 2 seconds to go.
Offside penalty is declined.
Clock stopped, though, so you get one more play here. So the Eagles looking. To the sideline. So here we go. This should be the final play of the first half. Ball at the 46-yard line. Sanders to Duran's right will stay in to block. Duran looking downfield. Now rolls out looking for more room. We're going to do a quick pitch to Sanders. Sanders gets into Georgetown territory and tackled at the 35-yard line, pushed out of bounds rather, and that is going to end the first half. So at the end of 2 quarters, it is Georgetown 21, Cincinnati Christian 0. We're at Taylor High School. We'll be back with the second half as soon as it starts. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Be back shortly. I'm James Erpine, and this is Eagles Football on ccuathletics.com and Waycross Television.
If I play sports for my school, I will have more confidence. I will get better grades.
I will learn how to show good sportsmanship.
I will be more physically fit. I will learn how to handle wins and losses in sports and in life. I will have more school spirit.
I'll learn how to work together. I will learn to set goals and work to reach them.
I'll make good decisions off the field. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school.
If I play sports for my school,
I will learn how to be a leader.
Hi again, everyone, and welcome back into Taylor High School, where the Georgetown College Tigers have a 21-0 lead at halftime over Cincinnati Christian. Let's check the stats from the first half, where the Eagles had 7 first downs to Georgetown's 9. Wasn't a big difference there. Both teams pretty even in a lot of ways. 124 yards of total offense for CCU, 208 for Georgetown. The big difference is rushing yards. CCU with sacks, -24 on the ground. Meanwhile, Georgetown has 72 yards on the ground. They've held their own in the passing game, and in fact, the Eagles outthrew Georgetown 148 to 136 in the first half. We're getting set here for second half action in what will be our final broadcast of the season. The Eagles still have one more game. They'll play Campbellsville next week on the road. CCU set to get the ball to start this second half, as they hope to get some points on the board. They're averaging -2 yards per rush. That's the difference in today's game so far. Alex Duran's had a very good first half through the air, 13 of 17 for a $148, averaging nearly 9 yards per completion. It's a gorgeous day out here, 50+ degrees, sunny on the west side of Cincinnati as we're underway here in the second half. This is going to be fair caught by Maceo Clinton. And that ball will be put up to the 20-yard line.
Clinton calls for a fair catch. The ball will be brought out to the 25-yard line. First
25,
down,
excuse me.
CCU.
You can do that. That's all right. It's a new college rule. I know it's weird. Yeah. So the new rule this year, it's easy to forget, but you can fair catch it anywhere and then get the ball at the 25. So nice call there by Maceo Clinton. As the Eagles will take over. Duran operating out of the shotgun, hands it off. This is Purdue up the middle, gets across the line of scrimmage and up to the 29-yard line.
Purdue, a gain of 3.
Not much push in the running game in the first half. If you're the Eagles, you'd like to be more balanced on offense. Get something going on the ground. Purdue remains in at tailback. This time, Duran gonna line up under center. Another handoff to Purdue on the far side. Bounces off of one Tiger, unable to get away from a second one. And goes down right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard behind it. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8 on the 28-yard line. Ball right in between the 27 and 28. Alex Duran averaging nearly 9 yards per pass, or per completion. So if he can complete one here, could be good for a first down. Looking for Isaiah Dunnick here, and Dunnick got hit well before the ball got there. And that's just honestly, that's a silly play by Robert Sheffield, excuse me, for Georgetown. Dunnick was nowhere near the first down marker. He could have let him catch it and make a tackle. Instead, he gets there early. And that's going to give the Eagles a first down.
Defensive pass interference at the spot of the foul.
He clearly got there early. Let's watch it again. As you see there, the throw, and he gets hit. You can kind of see him get hit there. Got hit early. And I'm not even sure if Dunnick would have caught it or not, but you get a break if you're the Eagles. Ball now at the spot of the foul, first down. And this is going to be a false start as multiple penalty flags come in.
False start against CCU.
All right, so after the false start, it'll bring up 1st and 15. Duran in the shotgun. Going to hand it off to Purdue up the middle. Purdue looking for running room, and this is a lot of what we saw in the first half as well. It's just hard to get any kind of push. Purdue goes down right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard behind the line of scrimmage. They've had a lot of negative runs so far today. Duran and Purdue, or Purdue and Sanders, excuse me, if you take out Duran's sack yardage, have rushed 13 times for 0 yards on the day. 2nd and 16 on the 26. Duran operates out of the shotgun, looking downfield. Now going to run, and he's going to get across the 25 to the 28, maybe slide down to the 29-yard line. Took a hit there at the end. That'll bring up 3rd down. As you see Duran, he's surveying the field, decided to pull it down. This is what you don't want to take that hit right there at the end. He will remain in the game, though. So Duran in the shotgun. 3rd and 13 on the 29. Looking over the middle for Isaiah Dunnick, just a little behind him. Would have been about 6 yards short of the first down.
Duran's pass incomplete.
And the Eagles will punt again as Logan Casetos comes on. We'll take a look again. Just a tick behind him right there. And it was a tough spot because you had a linebacker, you had a safety in the area. So that incomplete is going to bring up 4th down. Jake Johnson waiting at his own 34-yard line for the Tigers. Casetos picks up the bouncing snap that bounced right to him. And that was a nice play there by him and a nice play there by Isaiah Dunnick on special teams. We've seen him make plays on offense this season. That's a really nice play to make the tackle at the 46-yard line. Takes down Johnson, and that is where the Tigers will take over with 12 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Take a look again, and that's a hard play to make. Dunnick made it look easy. Ball at the 46-yard line. Kraus sends a man in motion. Kraus looking to throw, under pressure, tries to roll out, gets away, still looking downfield, gonna throw it downfield, has a man, it's batted up, almost intercepted. Michael Williams is the one who batted it up. Jordan Meekins and others got pressure. And you see there, Kraus able to get the ball away. Threw it into coverage there. If you're the Eagles, you love to have a couple more opportunities at those. Kraus is going to give you a chance. Threw 1 interception in the first half. Kraus sends a man in motion. Shotgun on 2nd and 10. This is going to be a quick handoff. Nowhere. Going nowhere. And that is a
Parker Clemens.
nice play there. Parker Clemens. We've seen him multiple times in the first half make plays. That's his 2nd tackle for loss on the day. Going to bring up 3rd and 12 at the 44-yard line for Georgetown. Kraus standing at his own 39 in shotgun. 3 wide receivers at the top of your screen, 1 at the bottom. A bootleg for Kraus. He's rolling out, looking downfield, throws it, has a man complete for the 1st down and more. Bart Bell. And a flag comes in after the play around the offensive line area.
Pass is complete to Bart Bell.
And we'll wait and see what this call is going to be.
On the field.
And Georgetown players signaling that it's on CCU.
Pass is ruled incomplete.
Pass was ruled incomplete. Looked complete to me. Ruled incomplete. So it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on the Eagles after the play. And it'll bring up a 1st down. As you see here, let's see.
Correction, the pass was complete.
There we go. Okay, so the pass was complete plus the penalty. I was going to say, it looked like it was complete to me from here, and it was. So nice 3rd down conversion there for Georgetown as Bart Bell walked a tightrope. And the flag, I didn't see it because everyone was paying attention to the wide receiver in the play downfield. It was back where the linemen were. Either way, that's going to give another 15 yards for Georgetown. As they look deep, they're looking for a touchdown there, looking for the end zone. Pass intended for Bart Bell again.
Krause's pass intended for Bart Bell.
About a yard away from Bell there. Kraus certainly trusts his wide receivers to go up and make a play. He's 9 of 15 on the day for 136 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. 48 of them came on a touchdown pass to Jake Johnson with 50 seconds to go in the first half. Kraus looking downfield again, looking, surveying, finds a man, and it is through his hands and then almost intercepted. And then it falls down harmlessly to the ground.
Pass intended for number
Craig
28,
Wills
Luke Sherritt.
was in on coverage. Almost able to get a hand on that and potentially intercept it. as you take a look there at Wills.
Let's go, CCU!
All right, so 3rd and 10 at the 26-yard line. Kraus sends a man in motion. Looks downfield. That's got to be a false start. That's a break for the Eagles. 3rd and 10 becomes 3rd and 15. Ball will be placed at the 31-yard
Prior
line.
to the snap, false start against Georgetown.
Georgetown is 2 for 6 on 3rd down today. The Eagles defense has allowed 14 points on the day. 7 came on a turnover return for a touchdown in the first half. This could be a big stop for this Eagles defense as they're showing blitz. Going to drop into coverage now, and that's going to be incomplete. It's Kraus looking for Darius Barber down the field. It's going to bring up 4th and
Pass
15.
intended for number 4, Darius Barber. 4th and 15.
They're going to leave the offense on the field, 4th and 15. They're kind of in no man's land. 31-yard line. Probably don't want to risk a field goal. So here we go. 4th and 15. Kraus going to roll out, looking downfield. Looking downfield, going to throw it. Has a man, and it is dropped. That coulda, woulda, shoulda been a touchdown. Keegan Hinkle had it in his hands, and he dropped it. In coverage was Craig Wills.
Is incomplete. CCU takes over on downs.
Cincinnati Christian going to take over their 2nd turnover on downs that they've forced. Look at the ball at the 31-yard line with 10:37 to go in this 3rd quarter. And right now, I mean, there's been 3 or 4 drops by Georgetown. A couple touchdowns dropped. That one probably a 3rd touchdown that was dropped in this one. So Alex Duran gonna operate out of the shotgun, play action now, looking for his tight end, Isaiah Dunnick. Floats it, and that could have been picked, and that one's dropped. That didn't look good from the start. Lance Mead had an interception. If he gets that ball, he's probably taking it back to the house. As you see there, it was just slow to develop. And then the pass floated over Dunnick. And Mead upset with himself after that one, and I don't blame him. That could have been 6 going the other way. So the Eagles fortunate there. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line. Zach Pickett motions, 3 wide receivers on the far side. Make it 2. He motions back to the bottom of your screen. And now delay of game. Delay of game for the Eagles. That'll be 2nd and 15 now for Cincinnati Christian. I've seen plenty of delay of game calls there today on both sides. Some encroachments and false starts as well. Little penalties like that can derail a drive. So ball at the 26-yard line, 2nd and 15. 10:32 to go in this 3rd quarter. Duran operating out of the shotgun, looking downfield. Gonna roll out. Look, throw has Adam Sanders. That's who he was intended for, at least. Ball falls down incomplete. He was looking for his running back.
Pass intended for Adam Sanders.
So to bring up 3rd and long for the Eagles. Freshman Isaac Hawkins in at the bottom of the screen, as is Blake Marshall. Maceo Clinton on the far side. It's Duran looking, throws Clinton's way, completes it, no, dropped. Dropped at the end, and it wouldn't have been good for a 1st down, but it would have been good for about 10 yards or so. Instead, it's going to bring up 4th and 15 in a clear punting situation. And what Clinton, I mean, it's clear what he wanted to do there. He was catching the ball. He knew he was short of the first down. He knew he had to make a move. And he went to make the move before he had secured the ball. So it's going to bring up 4th and 15. Zach Lacy on to punt for the Eagles. Lacy out of Princeton High School. The freshman snags the snap. That was to his right. Grabs it, gets the punt away. And that ball drops at the 46-yard line. It's clear that Zach Lacy getting some work today. He had a field goal attempt in the first half that was blocked. Logan Casetos has kicked well here for the Eagles for 3 seasons, all 3 seasons here, and he's a senior. So that means that this Eagles team giving Lacy a look, getting him some much needed, much valuable experience for next year in the future. So 1st and 10 for Georgetown. They're looking to throw on first down. Gonna go deep, has a man, and this is Bart Bell. And that one, I don't know if that hit his shoulder pad or if that hit his helmet. Ricocheted. We will take another look at that one. That's a nice ball by Kraus. I mean, he stands big, tall in the pocket, throws it, and that hits. And that's off his hands and shoulder pad, it looked like to me. James Aiken in coverage there. How many drops have we seen now from both teams? Mostly Georgetown. And that hit Bell in the hands. Hunter Kraus has got to be mad. His stats are taking a hit right now with all the drops today. Set up a screen pass, almost intercepted. And what a play that would have been. He couldn't find the ball, could Andrew Alekna. But he got his left hand on that one. Make it his right hand, and he's looking. Oh. And he almost was able to snag that one. What a play that would have been by Alekna, the junior defensive tackle. That's a big play, and here's a big 3rd down.
Watch the ball.
It's Georgetown back to pass, looking, under pressure. Alekna pressuring the quarterback, and they're going to have to force him to run. Will they be able to tackle him? And they don't, and he spins forward for the first down. Hunter Kraus showing his athleticism. And wow,
Hunter Kraus carries for a gain of 11.
This was a great play from here, and then Kraus uses his legs and is able to break a tackle there and another one there and get the first down. So 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. This is going to be a pitch to the far side. Pickup of about 5 yards on first down. Darius Barber on the carry.
Pickup of 5 on the play.
Under 9 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. And this is going to be a handoff up the middle. Plenty of running room and good for a first down. Up the middle. That was Abernathy in on that one. And there's a Eagle player down. It looks like that is Craig Wills down on the field. Just looking at our stats update here, and there's 3 drops in the past 8 plays from 2 from Georgetown and 1 from Cincinnati Christian. That doesn't count the the dropped interception. As you see, Wills gets up onto his feet. Appears to be okay. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Following the run. It's good enough for a first down. Derek Pugh in the backfield. Kraus in the shotgun. Gonna fake it to Hugh. Looking to throw it. Looking for the end zone. Has his man, Barber. Or no, that is not Barber. That is Bart Bell with the reception. So he's had a couple drops there. He's able to haul it in, and that is a touchdown.
To Bart Bell for the score.
Bell hauls it in, and after the drop at the beginning of the drive that hit him right in the hands, he makes up for it there with a 29-yard touchdown reception. And with 8:09 to go in this third quarter, it is Georgetown 27, CCU nothing. Extra point up and good.
Point after is good.
So it's now 28-0.
Georgetown College 28, CCU 0.
We have our first points of the second half. It's Georgetown. 28-yard touchdown pass from Hunter Kraus. His second of the day finds Bart Bell, who atoned for a couple drops with a big play there. Georgetown has a 28-0 lead. 8:09 to go in this third quarter. This is the 29th best scoring offense in the country, are the Tigers. They are top 30 in first downs per game, scoring offense, passing efficiency, fourth down conversions. So this is a very good Georgetown team and Georgetown offense, and so far today we have seen that as they have a 28-0 lead here at Taylor High School. Cincinnati Christian awaiting the kickoff. This will be returned. Starting at the 11-yard line is Darien Pryor. Pryor across the 25 to the 30. Gets hit at the 33-yard line. Falls forward. It'll be marked at the 34.
The kick out to the 35-yard line.
Pryor, who we've seen play a variety of spots this year, including quarterback. The senior from Memphis, Tennessee, sets the Eagles up, and they're actually going to mark it at the 35-yard line. So it's a nice return there by Pryor. 8:02 to go in this third quarter. Duran in the offense, back on the field. Adam Sanders to his right. Christian Williams at the bottom of your screen, and this is going to be a sack. Right from the start, free runner. That's Marquise Petty, who came in off the edge. And is able to get Duran. That's Duran, the fourth sack of the day for Georgetown. Fourth time Duran has been sacked. That's a 9-yard loss. It'll bring up 2nd and 19. Duran now looking downfield, has Isaiah Dunnick. Dunnick gets hit, but snags the ball, shows his strong hands there.
Isaiah Dunnick
was hit by Robert Sheffield. And he skies for the ball, able to hang up there and grab it. And here you see Duran looking at him the whole time.
It's a gain of 18.
And Dunnick takes the contact, able to hold on to the ball. Gets up to the 44-yard line. They have to get to the 45.5 or so. It's about a third and a long 1.5. This will be a handoff to Sanders up the middle. He's not going to get it. He got just past the line of scrimmage. And that'll make it a clear 4th and 1. The ball's right between the 44 and 45 yard line. And they have to get right between the 45 and 46. It's about a yard exactly for the Eagles. No brainer, you go for it here if you're Cincinnati Christian. Maceo Clinton gonna operate on the far side. Christian Williams on the near side. Next to Isaiah Dunnick, who will line up on the line of scrimmage next to his right tackle. Adam Sanders in at running back. This is play action. Not much there, but he's still able to complete it to Dunnick for a first down, who keeps moving inside the 35 to the 31-yard line. And that was a scary play because there was a defender right in Duran's face. And he was nice and composed. Look at this. He turns around and boom, there's a guy in his face. He floats it right above him. Dunnick snags it, breaks a tackle, and takes the ball down to the Georgetown 30-yard line. This is the second time the Eagles have been inside Georgetown territory today. The first time they were inside the 10 and had a field goal block. This is a handoff to Sanders up the middle. He gets across the line of scrimmage, spins, falls forward to the 24-yard line.
Adam Sanders. Gain of 6.
There's a member of Cincinnati Christian down on the field. That's starting right guard Jason Slack. He tried to stand up and then laid back down. Slack had a big block. There was a big reason why Sanders was able to get going for 6 yards and get the ball down to the 34-yard line on that last play. All right, let's take a look at the replay again. Bottom right, and there it is. So one of the Georgetown defenders was pushed into that left leg. As Jason Slack gets up, walks off the field, appears to be okay. Slaps his hands together, and that's a good sign for the Eagles. So Eagles get to it here, 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line, 5:24 to go as the clock will now begin to roll. Broadcasting from Taylor High School today. First game of the year here on the west side of Cincinnati. And Duran gonna hand it off up the middle to Jared Purdue. Purdue's gonna get inside the 20-yard line, push forward. The officials blew it dead. He's still on his feet. And they blew it dead at the 18-yard line. Will be good enough for a Eagles first down. Their 10th first down of the day. That's one thing that the Eagles have done today on offense. They've sustained a couple of drives. Haven't put up points on the board yet. But they've gotten that passing game going. And on this drive, a couple of runs as well, as you saw in that last play. Purdue will remain in at tailback. Duran under center, gonna fake it to Purdue, looking downfield, looking for the end zone, looking for Dunnick, and he misses him there, incomplete.
And Duran's pass intended.
Duran went for it all. It's now 2nd and 10 on the 18. Duran gonna stay under center. This time it's gonna be a handoff to Purdue, who's going nowhere. Might get back to the line of scrimmage. But it was met by Jack Sutkamp, the senior linebacker from Georgetown. That'll bring up 3rd down. So big 3rd down here. A loss of 1 on that run. So it'll be 3rd and 11 at the 19. Under 4 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Duran takes the shotgun snap, looking downfield. Double move. Was looking for Maceo Clinton and nothing doing on that one. The plan was to go for the end zone. You saw it developing from here. And he pump faked. Clinton went. And you see the stop, and he's looking, but the pressure, unable to get the ball off because the pressure was in his face. So it'll bring up 4th and 18. And the reason that sack hurt so much is because now it was a clear 4-down territory for Cincinnati Christian, but it makes it next to impossible to get this kind of play. Georgetown showing blitz. They are going to blitz. Pressure in Duran's face. Duran tries to navigate, and he goes down again. And the pressure got to him. Edward Moore gets to him there. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for Cincinnati Christian. 3:06 to go in this third quarter. All right, so Georgetown going to take over on downs at the 35-yard line following back-to-back sacks. Kraus looking downfield again, getting pressured, gets hit as he throws, and that's complete up to the 50-yard line. Darius Barber on the reception.
Kraus's catch is complete. to
Craig
Darius
Wills.
Barber.
Craig Wills on the tackle. And it looks like, I'm trying to get the number here. One of the members of the Eagles secondary is down. It looks like from here it is Michael Williams. Yeah, but is Michael Williams, number 22, down? The junior safety who's has emerged and has played very well down the stretch of this season for the Eagles. And Wills might have been upset with something one of the Georgetown players said, but he hit the ball out of the hand of Barber, Darius Barber, who had the reception. Michael Williams is up, and he's back up on his feet. So Williams appears to be okay. And he, that's interesting because Darius Barber threw the ball at Wills. Wills catches it and throws it back. And the official, cause they say you always get the one who retaliates, I guess. It's not like he hit him with the ball. Anyways, it'll be that 15-yard penalty will be assessed at the end of the pass to Barber. So now Georgetown is in business, and this offense is looking to add to a 28-point lead. They have the ball at the 36-yard line now, 1st and 10, under 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Georgetown sends a man in motion. And Kraus going to hand it off up the middle. Across the 35, down to the 32-yard line.
Xavier Abernathy again a 4.
It's one of the first runs we've seen, feels like, from this Georgetown offense in this third quarter. Clock approaching 2 minutes to go. And the third, ball at the 32-yard line, 2nd and 6. Kraus going to operate under center, at least initially, We've seen him in shotgun a lot in this quarter. He's going to pass, looking downfield, doesn't like what he sees, now rolling out, and he's got wheels, trying to run, trying to get away, not going to get away. Nice play there by Tyler Shobe as a flag comes in at the end. It's a personal foul, face mask on CCU. We'll take a look at the replay here. And I wonder if it's right. So it was the second member of the Eagles who came in. Noah Carlson came in there at the end and got the face mask of Kraus. And that's why they called it. Oh, it was the first guy. Okay, so there's Shobe. So I thought it was right there at the end, but they did call it on Shobe. So what was a nice tackle. We've seen Kraus run the ball and break tackles today. Turns into another first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line for Georgetown. Kraus looking downfield, going to set up a screen pass for his running back. This is good for a first down and down to the 5-yard line. Maybe they'll mark it at the, yeah, it'll be the 5-yard line where they mark it.
Pass is complete to Xavier Abernathy.
Xavier Abernathy has been a big part of this Georgetown offense, and he continues to be. That's a nice screen pass there that goes for 13 yards and sets up Georgetown 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Kraus sends his wide receiver in motion to the near side. CCU in man coverage. This is going to be a handoff up the middle. Not much there.
Abernathy, ball carrier for a short gain. Treal Tupola on the tackle for the Eagles.
Tupoa in on the tackle there for Cincinnati Christian. And that is going to do it for the end of 3. We still have 1 quarter to go here. It's Georgetown threatening. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line when we return, or when we start the 4th quarter. It is 28-0. Georgetown has the lead and the ball. We will get to the 4th quarter in just a second here on CCUathletics.com and Waycross Television.
Georgetown College 28, CCU 0.
I was like, wait, what am I doing? All right, we're getting started for 4th quarter action here at Taylor High School, where Cincinnati Christian looking to get some points on the board in what will be the final quarter of our broadcast for this season. Number 19, Georgetown College, has scored 21 offensive points, got 7 on defense with a fumble return for a touchdown, and they have a 28-0 lead looking to add to it. It's 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line to start this 4th quarter. Hunter Kraus looking, finding, and his running back dropped it. I don't know what's going on with these gloves from Georgetown. Brandon Leff
For number 23, Brandon Leff.
dropped the ball. I have no idea what they have had. Probably 6 or 7 drops today. 3 or 4 would have went for 6. That one was an easy touchdown. If you have Hunter Kraus on your fantasy team, I'm sorry. His 2 touchdown passes on the day, and he would have 4 or 5 if it wasn't for a drop. So 3rd and 4, Eagles get a break again. That's good if you're cheering on CCU, as obviously most of us are. Clock stopped. Officials talking about something. All right, here we go. Time to play. 3rd and 4. Kraus talking to his running back, who's in the slot. 2 wide receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Kraus looking, going to throw, and not going to find his man. And there's a stop there. Nice stand by the Eagles. They threw a flag at the line of scrimmage. We'll see what the call is. Didn't notice it at first. Looks like it's going to be on Georgetown. Well, we're still waiting for a signal. And here we go. They have the option to accept a 15-yard penalty. Hands to the face. So it'll remain 3rd down. Heard the official say that. So that is interesting here. And I don't blame him. Ball was at the 4. Now it's going to be at the 20. It's clear Georgetown probably goes for it at 4th and goal at the 4-yard line. But what it does is it gives Hunter Kraus more room to operate. We've seen him complete touchdowns of 28 yards and more today. And the hard count goes awry. And this is now, what a play that was. So it was a hard count. It looked like someone jumped from CCU. Ball slips out of Kraus's hands. Picked up and recovered by the running back. Running back takes it upfield for a positive play. Doesn't look like there's any flags on the field, but I think they were expecting. So maybe it was a quick snap that they weren't ready for. Either way, it went from the 8-yard line to the 13-yard line. I mean, that's a 7-yard run. And it makes this field goal much easier. It's going to be a 34-yard attempt for Georgetown. Kick up, and kick is perfect right down the middle. So Georgetown with 4:13 to go takes a 31-0 lead. So the Eagles hold serve there, force a field goal attempt.
Ladies and gentlemen, during play, please do not use artificial noisemakers. Thank you.
The Georgetown offense has gotten going, one of the top offenses in the country. Up 31-0. 14 minutes and 13 seconds left in this game. Darien Pryor and Maceo Clinton back to return this kickoff. This kickoff is going to be returnable. Pryor grabs it at the 15-yard line, cuts it up to the 20, 25, looking for running room across the 20, 30, spins away to the 33.
Darien Pryor returns the kick out to the 33-yard line.
Another nice run for Pryor, and he's fun to watch. This Eagles team has players that can make you miss. Pryor's just one of many who can do that. This is going to be a handoff fumble at the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 2 on first down. And there you go. You saw the fumble there. Not how you want to start a drive if you're CCU hoping to get points here. Jared Purdue in at running back. Duran in at quarterback, looking to throw. Pressure in his face. Looks for Isaiah Dunnick, and that's easily a penalty. The penalty is going to come in. Germel Jenkins just got there too soon. He knew it right away. The senior defensive back hit Dunnick with his right shoulder. And that's going to be good for an Eagles first down, which on 2nd and 12, you will take it. It's only going to advance the ball a couple of yards.
Automatic first down.
But it's going to give you a first down. And we'll watch that again. And you see right there, his right shoulder just there too soon. And he knew it, and he's mad at himself. So the ball will be at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Maceo Clinton and Christian Williams on the bottom of your screen. And this is going to be a handoff to Purdue up the middle. Purdue gets across the line of scrimmage. Falls forward to the 43-yard line. Under 13 minutes to go in this one. Cincinnati Christian looking for its first points of the game. Duran in shotgun, looking to throw downfield, looking for his tight end. Ball was behind him, had him open. It's Juwan Briggs.
Duran's pass intended for Juwan Briggs.
And you see here, Briggs, he has a step. Does the freshman tight end. That is the one thing with this Eagles offense. I mean, Christian Williams Jr., Dunnick, Briggs, Pickett. I mean, a lot of these guys are coming back. Duran, freshman. CCU calls a timeout there, but I mean, you got some young pieces
CCU calls timeout. They're first
that
of the second
are
half.
only going to build, are only going to play more, have gotten valuable experience. Maceo Clinton's a junior. Jordan Meekins, sophomore on defense. I mean, they have some pieces to build with. Trevor Ziders and this coaching staff continues to build this program in year 3. It takes time, certainly a process. All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 6, at the 38-yard line. Duran can operate out of the shotgun following the timeout. Purdue to his right. And that's going to be a false start on Isaiah Dunnick, I believe. But it was actually the official on the far side. I believe maybe Maceo Clinton was the one who might have moved as well. Clinton checks out. Isaac Hawkins checks in. So now 3rd and 6 becomes 3rd and 11. Georgetown showing pressure. They throw pressure. Duran throws it up, has Clinton batted away. And that was not Clinton, excuse me. He went for Isaac Hawkins. And the ball just hung up there just a little bit on Duran. Hawkins had a step. The freshman unable to haul it in because the ball hangs up there just a second. But Hawkins, another local product, Princeton High School, as is teammate Zach Lacy from Princeton High School, both freshmen. Lacy there, what a move, and he's going to run with this, and he's going to get the first down. What a play there by the freshman. What a play. Fake punt for the first down. He's got wheels, folks. Look at this. The fake punt, and he decides, all right, I'm going to run with it. Good enough for a first down. And Lacy with the, I think that yes, it was. That was the longest run of the day for the Eagles, who have operated, they have thrown the ball a lot, unable to get the ground game going much. And that keeps the drive alive for Cincinnati Christian. Duran now in shotgun, 1st and 10. See if they can get some momentum. And he goes under pressure. And that isn't the momentum builder you were looking for, as Riley McCown comes in and sacks Duran. So their 5th sack of the day. It's now 2nd and 17. Ball on the 39. This is going to be a handoff up the middle. And that should be a first down. It might be a penalty there. No penalty? I thought, no, not at the hit. I was thinking maybe a little taunt at the end. Standing over him. Either way, that is a nice run by Malik Perez. And there we go, look, standing over him there. So either way, nice run by Perez. First down, Eagles. As that is intercepted, looking for Christian Williams, not going to find him. Duran has his first interception of the day as Christian Horton. And it was a comeback route. And it's just a tough throw. Horton read it perfectly, made a play on the ball. And that'll be Georgetown ball, 1st and 10 at the 49 of Cincinnati Christian. All right, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Georgetown takes over. This is going to be a run up the middle. Hayden Shelton now in at quarterback. The backup to Hunter Kraus. Pickup of 6 on first down. Shelton in the shotgun. A running back behind him. He's going to hand it off on the far side. A little end around play. Good enough for a first down. Craig Wills on the tackle. Jonathan Stocking on the rush. Gets the ball to the 37-yard line. Georgetown going to throw for the first time with their backup. No, it's going to be a handoff. The draw works to perfection for a first down and more. It was Abernathy on the first down draw. Crowd unhappy right now. First and 10 at the 24-yard line. Georgetown hands it off again as they look to keep as much clock going as possible. Nice play there. Michael Williams on the stop. In a lot of these outside plays, for the most part, Cincinnati Christian has fared well with them. They have the speed and athleticism to keep up with Georgetown. See Mike Williams make a play from his safety position. Dominic Valentino in as well, leading the Eagles in tackles coming into today. Can operate out of the shotgun, looking to throw, looking downfield, looking for the end zone, and it is not going to be there. It's Hayden Shelton's first pass of the day. Pass intended for Keegan Hinkle. James Aiken was in coverage on that one.
Keegan Hinkle, the intended receiver. James Aiken with the coverage.
So Hayden Shelton in at quarterback. 3rd and 11. It's going to be play action. Looking, and it's batted away, and who else? James Aiken with the play on the ball. Bart Bell, the intended receiver.
Hayden Shelton's pass intended for Bart Bell, broken up by James Aiken.
So that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and 11 at the 25-yard line. Play action to nobody, and that's going to be batted away by Michael Williams. So the defense steps up, and they do their job. And Cincinnati Christian now with 8:14 to go would like nothing more than to put some points up on the board. You see the play there. Michael Williams bats it away with his right hand. Sean Gilliam, the intended receiver, tight end for Georgetown. Duran back on the field following the interception he threw. Looking to make up for that. Sets up a screen pass for Christian Williams. And that isn't going to work. Incomplete pass. Flag comes down. And it's going to be a holding call.
Against CCU.
That'll be a 10-yard penalty. And we'll take a replay. We'll take a look at the replay. And you can see the hold there. So that'll back them up 10. Make it 1st and 20 at the 15-yard line.
Let's make it back, Eagles. Let's go.
This is going to be handoff up the middle to Malik Perez, freshman running back.
Malik Perez, ball carrier, gain of 6.
Gets it up to the 22-yard line. Darnell Islam just came out. This is going to be a shotgun snap and complete on the near side to Isaiah Dunnick. Up to the 27-yard line.
Pass is complete to Isaiah Dunnick for a 5-yard gain.
This will bring up 3rd and 8. Malik Perez remains in at running back for 3rd and 8. Christian Williams on the near side. As Duran looking, throwing. He's going to throw for Williams. Has a step, and Williams holds it in. And that's good for a first down and more inside the 45. Marked down at the 41-yard line. Christian Williams has made 2 big catches downfield today. And that one gives the Eagles the ball 1st and 10. The Georgetown 41-yard line.
41-yard line, first down Eagles.
Duran going to stay in the shotgun, looking downfield to pass again. This time he's going to go to the other side. That looks like it is intended for Maceo Clinton. When he wanted a flag, it looks like he might get a flag.
Penalty markers on the play.
Wait to see who it's going to be on.
Defensive pass interference.
It's going to be pass interference
First
on
and
Georgetown. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. And is going to give CCU the ball at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. And you could see it there. Maceo Clinton was upset. He's like, hey, give me the penalty. And as he signaled for it, 2 flags came down. Clinton remains in the game at the top of your screen. Duran looking to pass, looking for Christian Williams. Has Christian Williams inside the 20, down to the 16, make it the 15-yard line. And that will be good for another CCU first down. Christian Williams checks out. Isaac Hawkins checks in. He'll line up on the near side. 2 wide receivers on the far side, including Maceo Clinton. Isaiah Dunnick in at tight end. It's a rollout. Duran looking, has a man, and he missed him, throws it, intercepted. Clinton was open. Duran left it short, and this might be taken all the way back to the end zone, and it is going to be, that's going to be a 100-yard touchdown for Jermel Jenkins. The senior defensive back took it all the way back. And that's back-to-back interceptions for the Eagles. And Duran has him. He has his man in Maceo Clinton. But he was rolling out, and it was just a tough throw. You'd have to fit it in over Jenkins. And it's just a tough angle, tough window to throw into. He took the risk, and Jenkins able to bring the ball in and go untouched for a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. So with 5:39 to go in this game, Georgetown extends its lead to 37-0. Extra point is up and good, and it is now 38-0. It's the 19th ranked team in the country. And you see here, Durant, you can see what he sees. There's Clinton. And part of it is he's late getting the ball out. It's late, and it gave Jenkins a chance to read it. He got into position, and it was in the perfect position as you see him off to the races. This Eagles offense been able to move the ball today. He's had the ball 3 times inside the Georgetown 30-yard line, 1 time inside the 10. That drive resulted in a blocked field goal attempt. That time inside the 20 resulted in an interception return for a touchdown. The other time they ended up giving the ball away on downs. So Siegel's offense has moved the ball. Just haven't been able to convert it and get it across the goal line or convert on a field goal attempt, and that's where we're at right now, 38-0. 5:39 to go in this one. We're broadcasting and playing here at Taylor High School on the west side of Cincinnati. Georgetown comes in as the 19th ranked team in NAIA Division I. This is Darien Pryor, gets it across the 20 to the 24-yard line before he's dragged down. This could very well be the final possession for this offense. You know, they desperately want to put up points. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line is where they marked it. 5:31 to go. We're going to see Derek Taylor, the sophomore, go in at quarterback. And this is a handoff up the middle to Malik Perez. Perez gets flipped at the 29-yard line, and that's where he'll be down, so it'll be a pickup of 4. We've seen Derek Taylor earlier in the season. It's been a while. He's played in 4 games, completed 50% of his passes. So flag comes down on that one. It's going to be a false start on Cincinnati Christian, but so to back him up 5. Derek Taylor has completed 25 of 50 passes on the season coming into today for 329 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 picks. There's the sophomore quarterback getting a look here. And the second to last game of the season, final home game for Cincinnati Christian. And that's going to be another false start on the Eagles, so that'll back them up even more. And this offense now, 2 penalties back-to-back. Not setting up Derek Taylor, who just got in the game, not setting him up for success. So ball down to the 19-yard line. 2nd and 16. Drake Stone in at running back, and he's going to get the carry across the 20 to the 23, maybe 24-yard line. That's Stone's first carry of the day. Only had 1 carry on the season before that. Trevor Ziders and this coaching staff getting some of the young players in here, getting them some reps. Clock continues, under 4 minutes to go now. Taylor going to operate out of the shotgun, 3rd and 11 on the 24. Looking, he's going to go deep, has his man. That's Macy, or that is not Maceo Clinton. That is Isaac Hawkins, who's going to catch it downfield and take it out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's where Clinton usually lines up. Assumed it was him. That's what you do. I got burned like the defensive back did there. Isaac Hawkins with the reception, his first of the day, and it's a big one. Hawkins entered this game with 3 receptions on the season. It's going to be another handoff to Stone. Not much there. Taylor going to line up in the shotgun. Under 3 minutes to go. It's going to be a fake to Perez. Pressure in Taylor's face. And Taylor trying to get rid of it. He's going to get tripped up. No, not going to get tripped up. Now he's going to run, and he's going to stay on his feet. Gets across the line of scrimmage and gets hit at the end of that. And he turned nothing into something. Crowd wanted a flag. But it was just a heck of a play by Taylor, who I thought he was going to get tripped up. Stays on his feet and gets the ball
Taylor scrambles for a gain of 5.
past the line of scrimmage, which there was a point where he was 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage, running, hoping to stay on his feet. He does that and more, picks up 5 yards. Here comes Taylor and the Eagles looking for his man, and that's incomplete. Jermel Jenkins was scouting that one. Zach Pickett was the intended receiver. If that would have been on target, Jenkins might have taken that one. So it's good that it was a missed throw by Taylor. It'll stop the clock with 2:31 to go in this game. Taylor sends a man in motion. Takes the shotgun snap, looking downfield. Now looking to run. He's going to scramble outside, pressure all over him, and he's not going to get away from this one. He gets brought down, and that's not a fumble. He's definitely down. In on the sack, senior linebacker Jack Sutkamp. That was 4th down. As you see here, he's trying to get away. Sutkamp does not let him, not going to leave him, let him go that time. Taylor clearly down, and then the ball comes out. So Georgetown going to take over with 2:18 to go in this one in a 38-0 lead. It's going to be a handoff up the far side. This is going to go for a 1st down and more, out of bounds. He goes, so that's, see the run there, and that's the last thing you want to do. Clock continues to run. Ball at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for Georgetown. First and 10 in the 43. It's going to be a handoff on the far side. Looking for running room, and that's going to go for another 1st down. You're getting to the point now where you wonder if Georgetown would just kneel it. Clock doesn't stop, under 90 seconds to go. And what will be our final broadcast at CCU's final home game of the season. Normally we play at Stargell, downtown on the west end of Cincinnati. Today, we did not, because construction expected to start there as FC Cincinnati and the local soccer team will begin construction on what will be a new soccer stadium on the west end, where we normally have the home games for Cincinnati Christian. So today we played at Taylor High School on the west side of Cincinnati. It's a gorgeous day for football. Unfortunately, the Eagles were unable to put much together on offense. They moved the ball well today. Had multiple drives, not only in Georgetown territory, but inside the red zone. Just unable to cash in on any of them. Going up against the 19th ranked team in the country. And this could very well be the final play of the game. Georgetown has a 38-0 lead, and that will be the final play. It's going to be the final play of our broadcast this year. Final score, Georgetown 38, Cincinnati Christian nothing. The Eagles go on the road to play Campbellsville next week. For everyone on our broadcast crew, all of our cameramen who did a wonderful job in the good and the bad rain this season, for executive producer Tony Suarez, for all of you who watched and paid attention at home, for all of the seniors and everyone we certainly will miss here at Cincinnati Christian. I'm James Rapine, signing off for the final time this year. Again, the final score here at Taylor High School is Georgetown College 38, Cincinnati Christian nothing. Thank you so much for watching today on CCUathletics.com and Waycross Television.